Okay, Elba, we're live.
Thank you, Sam. So welcome. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this winner ceremony. We're really glad to welcome you all today to this winner ceremony of the Multi-City Challenge Africa. As many of you already know, the Multi-City Challenge in Africa is an initiative from the UNDP Global Center of Technology, Innovation and Sustainable Development based in Singapore, UNDP country offices in each of the 5 countries where this challenge took place, and the governance lab from New York University. We began thinking about this project in early 2020, 1 year ago, and we were really looking at the idea of the project to provide cities new ways to innovate, to provide public servants methodologies and ways to access and benefit from the local creativity and the local resources that they had at hand, and also to facilitate and exchange some peer learning between cities and their residents. So following this idea, that's how we partnered with the GovLab, who had extensive experience on similar projects in other countries and who also facilitated high-level master classes to the officials participating and helped us to lead the process to the Open Challenge. And after a few months, here we are. So we are really happy to be here today at the end of this first phase of this project and showing you all the winners of this Multi-City Challenge in Africa, in which 5 different cities in 5 different countries agreed to run an open challenge on 3 topics agreed between all these cities, receiving near 300 proposals from all the 5 participating countries. So today we will be presenting the winners selected by each of the cities, and at the end of the event, the grand winners of the challenges across the 5 cities. We would please, just as housekeeping, ask you to keep your microphones and your videos off until you are asked to speak, just to save some bandwidth and to facilitate the development of the event. And before we get to the winners, etc., please, Bradley and Beth, Bradley, please go ahead and give us a welcome from as the director of the UNDP Global Center.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much, Elba. It's a huge pleasure and honor to be here, and congratulations to not just all the winners, but to all those who have participated, and a huge thanks to of course, our friends at GovLab, Beth, Victoria, the whole team, and our huge thanks to all the civic leaders that have taken this to heart. I mean, I think Elba has covered why we're all here, but I think this is really groundbreaking. It's groundbreaking in terms of both a new way of doing things, and just the very fact that the winners here and these ideas that will be adopted and solutions that will be adopted to meet the challenges of urbanization, that these solutions were selected directly by residents, thousands of votes by residents and by civic leaders. And so I think it's groundbreaking in that way. And I think it's also really groundbreaking in another way that now that we're getting to this point where we're going to start now actually implementing these solutions, we have this great cohort of residents and officials and sort of innovative cohort amongst these 5 cities across Africa. And I hope that we can continue to grow this and to scale it, a really new way of using collective intelligence to its fullest to really affect change. So huge congratulations to everyone involved. And just to say, I mean, I'll keep my remarks short. I just want to spend time checking out the stories from all the winners and participants. So thanks, and then back to you, Elba, or back to Beth, I hope.
Thank you very much, Bradley. Yes, over to Beth, director of the GovLab, New York University.
Thank you, Elba, and thank you, Bradley. I just have to say it's such a pleasure to have arrived at this moment, and it really feels like arrived because the genesis of this idea was, in fact, a very short year ago, which in government time is an extremely short amount of time, as I think we all know. But I think in many ways, the pressures of this year reminded us that we all have to do more and have to do better to face the challenges ahead of us. And we're just so delighted to have been part of this truly innovative and path-breaking process. I think, again, I'm here both because I'm excited to hear from the 12 winners, and the solutions that they developed, but very much to celebrate the process by which we have come up with co-created, co-designed, co-imagined these solutions together, and to celebrate what we hope will be a successful pathway to implementation of the ideas that were developed by governments and citizens working together. I think we can't underestimate, as important as the specific ideas are that we're going to hear about today and these projects, perhaps even more important is really the way that you have shown, I think, to other cities around the world, in Africa, but everywhere globally, because this is truly a path-breaking project, how governments and citizens can indeed work together, not in opposition, but in collaboration to tackle the hardest challenges of our time. So this is really a victory for participatory democracy, no matter what happens otherwise. And I just want to thank everybody for being part of this process and for really taking the time, the energy, and the creativity, whether you were a winner or whether you only applied, to everybody who put in the time to participate in this. I will just add, and I think it's important to recognize that unlike other competitions or open innovation challenges, the officials who are here today gave of their time, invested the effort to go through the training that it took, 8 sessions to be able to really learn to define and articulate the problem that they then wanted you to solve. And I think that was an extremely important part of the process, so that the problem, once defined, would lead to solutions that were well designed, as we've seen from the applications, well designed to respond to those problems. Again, then people applied to the process, putting their know-how and ingenuity to work to come up with great solutions. And now we embark, of course, on the future, which is to move towards really being able to implement these solutions. So our goal here was not just to come up with ideas, but to come up with real solutions to projects. So with that, let me thank the UNDP Global Center and Bradley and Callum and Elba, and also thank our own team at the GovLab, Victoria and Frederico and Sam and Anirudh and Jason, for all of their help and intense effort over the last year to bring the project to fruition. And with that, I will turn it over to Professor Victoria Alsina to go ahead and make some introductions.
Thank you so much, Elba, Bradley, Beth. Thank you to all of you. We are thrilled to be here today together to celebrate the winners of this multi-city challenge. I'm going to briefly explain how the event is going to work and the structure of what comes next. But I want to also say publicly thank you to all city officials that are joining us today and will speak after me for such a great level of involvement and commitment in the initial training that we did to define the problems that framed the 3 challenges that articulated the entire initiative, right? The challenge around waste management, the challenge around urban resilience, the challenge around the informal economy, in which the 5 cities that are part of this program, Bahir Dar, Accra, Kampala, Kano, and Mutare, have worked non-stop to make this happen, right? So the structure of the event will be the following. We will start publicly announcing the city winners. And for announcing the city winners, each city will start talking and presenting and saying congratulations to the city winners from that city. And after, we will move to announce the multi-city challenge winners, right? Because we have 2 categories of winners. The city winners are the ideas that have been selected for each city. And the multi-city challenge winners is the ideas that have been selected, all cities together. These are ideas that transversally have won for each of these challenges and will be announced at the end by the UNDP team. So with that said, I want to introduce the first city who will be talking here with us today, and is the city of Accra. And more precisely, we are thrilled to have Solomon Noy, the director of the Waste Management Department of the Accra Metropolitan Assembly, here with us today. Solomon has been a key piece of the entire process, participating from the very beginning in all the activities, and I want to publicly say him thank you, and also to the entire Accra team. And Solomon will use 5 minutes of today's event to really present the involvement and to congratulate the city winners from Accra. So Solomon, please, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for all your involvement, and the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Victoria. I hope you can all hear me. Hello, can you all hear me?
We can hear you very well.
Yes, thank you very much. Yes, on behalf of the city mayor and the time management of the Accra Metropolitan Assembly, it is my singular honor to say congratulations to all our participants for this very challenge. We must say that as City of Accra, we are very much conscious of the environment, and as a result, we belong to the C40 group that are championing climate action plans towards the reduction of carbon emissions and to attain carbon neutrality in the shortest possible time. So for us, any idea, any solutions, any innovations geared towards climate change mitigation is our priority, and we were very much interested, and as a result, our enthusiasm led us to sign on to all the three programs or all the three challenges for this particular program. Though we, along the line, had to do with the problem of our election, which took some very chunk time from our time, we were not left out, and we had a lot of our institutions, NGOs, and other collaborators participating and taking some time off their busy schedules to put some solutions and write-ups together. We say thank you to all of them, despite the pressure and political season and electioneering. They took time to actually make us proud. To the winners, we are saying this is just the beginning, and we say congrats, and it shouldn't end from here. Whatever they put into action to get these laudable ideas to emerge winners, they must translate same into the practicality, whatever it may be, so that at the end of the day, when the opportunity comes for them to avail themselves and show, they should do well practically. And at the end of the day, we should be seen to be emerging as a forefront towards effective solutions towards waste management, incorporation of the informality into our sector, and also in urban resilience, making sure that our urban slums are a thing of the past through this small initiative. And to all my colleagues and other senior officers of our city and all other organizations that join us along the training throughout, we say big thank you to all of them, especially our UNDP team, who were always on us, giving us the moral support and then motivating us to always ginger us to be part of this program from the beginning to the end. So once again, I say a big thank you to all the other team, far and near, of the UNDP Center, the Golf Lab, and all other officials who made this laudable idea come to fruition. And today, we are here to celebrate the winners. Once again, I say thank you to all of you, and may God bless us all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Solomon, and thank you to the entire Accra team. And now we have a 1-minute video that each of the winners produced to share with all of you, in which they explain the main idea and the value of the idea and how they thought and conceived what they presented as part of this challenge. So I think we can start with the projection of the winners.
My name is Foshenimo Osayanso. final year students of Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, and also the brain behind saving waste to energy power and landfill problem. Well, one may ask, what at all is saving waste to energy power and landfill problems? The objective of setting this is to help inform the public on how to segregate 10 biodegradable materials into fertilizers and biogas with the help of data exchange. Since helping the world has been one of my greatest values. Thank you.
Hello, this is Joella Korczak from Seawater Solutions Ghana. We are very delighted to be giving this opportunity. Seawater Solutions is an agri-environmental organization, and we build and manage wetlands to grow food with seawater for climate resilience. Through our pilot, we will introduce an autonomously operating systems that will support our wetland growth. These artificial ecosystems will support a huge variety of plant species with economic and environmental value. Food, textiles, raw materials, biomass, and other products can be grown in one single wetland installation. Within these processes, we will also be able to reduce the risk of flooding and sea level rise for the urban Accra area. Also, our plant species are excellent bioremediators to reduce pollution coming from urban settlements. Thank you so much, and we're looking forward to start our project.
The mobile market solution consists of the use of mobile structures for merchants to carry out their trade or commercial activities, being able to sell anywhere. This solution is informed by the idea of uniformitarianism. Uniformitarianism uses the concept of the past and the present to address the future. It aims at improving business and addressing the commercial resilience in informal settlements. Mobile market finds inspiration in Accra's fast commercial economy when merchants develop wooden structures which serve both as the residence as well as selling stands. To address the current homelessness and safety issues plaguing street sellers, the solution proposed is a mobile multi-purpose structure. It serves as a commercial tool and as an accommodation facility. This will help people move around to carry out their business activities.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, and congratulations to the three winners from Accra. Congratulations to Portia. Congratulations to the Seawater Solutions from Ghana, and congratulations to the Young Creative for Social Responsibilities organization. So thank you so much to the three of you for your contribution to the challenge. And now we are gonna move to Kampala. And from Kampala, from the city of Kampala, we have Innocent Fred Elohu, the focal point for UNDP Uganda Accelerator Lab, who will be speaking in name of the Kampala team and who will be saying congratulations to the city winners from Kampala. So Innocent, thank you so much for your involvement, your contributions, and the floor is yours.
Great. Thank you very much, Victoria. Very warm greetings to you all, colleagues. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. To our partners at the Governance Lab, UNDP Global Center for Technology, Innovation and Sustainable Development, colleagues in the country offices in Ethiopia, Ghana, Nigeria, Zimbabwe, and Uganda, Kampala Capital City Authority, all participating cities, and to all those who have participated by submitting a solution, voting, or simply following the multi-city challenge for Africa so far. It gives us a lot of pleasure, great pleasure to join you all today. And thank you for participating in this event at a very important time for Uganda as we continue our efforts to build forward better from COVID-19 pandemic, which is very much the case all over the world. Uganda, like many countries around the world, is rapidly urbanizing, and by 2019, about 24.3 of the population was living in urban areas in the cities. This exponential growth in urban areas and cities, however, hasn't come without challenges. The rising rate of informality, poor infrastructure, service delivery systems, challenges. These are all characteristics of the expanding cities that we have here, and how we deal with them is the issue. And I think the MCC gives us a great opportunity to find creative ideas to do that. It's thus an imperative that we quickly work together to solve these challenges and build more resilient cities with digital innovations and citizen participation, especially at the core of this whole process. These challenges cannot be solved easily without the involvement of citizens, and that is why innovative initiatives like the Multi-City Challenge of Africa provides a great platform to define the insufficiencies of our cities and harness citizen engagement in finding solutions to the challenges we face. It has been an eye-opening journey from collectively defining the problem with our friends in Accra, Mutare, Kano, Bahir Dar, to running the open call for solutions, engaging with citizens, with the informal economy and urban resilience as key focus areas for the team here in Kampala. I would like to congratulate all the participants who offered the solution by responding to the open call. You are all winners in your own right. To all the multi-city challenge winners and respective city challenge winners, we welcome you on board and are committed to work together on your solution for the betterment of our cities. Finally, I wish to thank the organizers of this challenge. The city of Kampala is very, very much grateful for the wonderful training and the practical experience in citizen engagement. I thank the respective city administrators and the innovators and all participants. We are very much pleased to be a part of this process. It's already shaping in very big ways the way we are engaging with the urbanization agenda and how we can build smart cities here. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Innocent. And now we are going to watch the videos that the winners from Kampala prepared. Ecoplastil, the organization that won for the challenge of building urban resilience, and Joseph from ARC Little Green that won the challenge of integrating the informal economy.
Mami, fish.
I'm Franz from Ecoplastil based in Kampala, Uganda. We use microplastics to make plastics in the outputs of consumer plastic waste. Due to COVID-19, we had to lock down because we wanted to actually respond to government regulations. We saw a need for personal protective equipment, especially for the government workers, and we started using plastics and issues out of plastic. Moving forward, circular businesses are going to be very critical in attaining the UN Agenda 2030 because they put people, planet, and profit at the core of what they're doing, and we all have a role to play.
Hello, my name is Joseph Mlabi, founder and CEO of Accra Little Green, a mother company to Access. We know that 80% of African population are in the informal sector, yet 40% are unbanked people because they are excluded by the mainstream financial services. Most of them do not have access to financial management systems or any form of savings that they can rely on in times of difficulties. And that's where we introduce Access as an electronic microbank account with no monthly maintenance fees, no monthly service fees, no deposits required in order to aid savings, lending, and investment, as well as offer two personal accounts, that is wallet and savings. Our aim with Access is to offer services that will integrate tech into finance in order to provide new or improved microbanking services with ease, which will aid financial inclusion. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Congratulations to the two winners from Kampala. And now we will move to the city of Kano. And we have here with us today, we have Habib Hotoro, Habib is the special advisor of the Sustainable Development Goals and UNDP coordinating focal person on social protection, safety net, protect for Northwest Zone. So Habib, thank you so much for joining us today and for your great contributions during the entire length of this program.
Thank you, Victoria. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you very well. Thank you, Habib.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I will start by expressing, on behalf of the good people of Kano State, our tremendous and incredible opportunity to participate in this challenge. Kano is one of the 5 cities nominated in Africa and the only city from Nigeria. We have a population of about 15 million people, which 70% live in the urban areas. And the multi-city challenge is about building a resilient, inclusive, and sustainable cities by training public servants on how to engage residents in finding solutions to problems that affect them the most. Kano State participated in 2 challenges: improving waste management and building over resilience in informal settlements. So on behalf of my team from Kano and the government of Kano, we wish to say a very big thank you to UNDP Nigeria, UNDP Singapore, the GovLab, and New York University for this tremendous opportunity. This multi-city challenge has put Kano on a global scale like never before in recent memories. And to the winners, I would like at this point to congratulate Mr. Anas Zaid with his Zero Ebola project. Your commitment and development is well reflected in the genuineness and practicality of your ideas. And we urge you not to deter and to continue to make your priceless contribution towards providing solutions. And we look forward to greater exploits and how we can implement these ideas in no distant future. And at this point, and on behalf of everybody, it has been a tremendous journey. And I wish to say thank you to our other city council members of Accra, Bahir Dar, Kampala, and Ethiopia. This is truly a wonderful journey, and we pray it will not end today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Habib. So let's see this video from the winner.
Hi everyone, my name is Anas Yazid, a PhD student at Imperial College London, a lecturer in environmental engineering at Bahir University Kano, and the co-founder of Cross Energy, the Kano City winner for the Africa Multi-City Challenge for submitting a project called Zero Ebola. The main aim of Zero Ebola project is the complete elimination of all dump sites in Kano City over the next 5 years. It involves the construction of anaerobic digestion plants that will convert waste into energy, as well as construction of engineered landfills as a temporary solution in the short term. The Zero Ebola project is part of a new waste management system that we've designed for Kano City that is sustainable, that mitigates climate change and creates a circular economy. I wish to thank UNDP, the GovLab, New York University for putting this challenge together. I also wish to thank the Kano State government for selecting our project as the city winner, the entire people of Kano for voting for us and supporting us. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much to the city of Kano for the incredible contribution that they did into this project from all possible perspectives. We will now jump to the city of Mutare, and we have Kimberly Sitole, the executive assistant of the chairperson, and the Urban Resilience Focal Team. She's part of that team. So Kim, thank you so much for joining us today, representing the city of Mutare. And thank you again for your contributions, and thank you for joining us today.
Hello, Victoria, and hello, everybody. Thank you very much for this great opportunity. On behalf of the city of Mutare, His Worship the Mayor, our acting town clerk, Dr. Mutare, and the entire multi-city challenge team, our heads of department, all employees, everybody in the city of Mutare. I'd like to thank you for this great opportunity which you accorded to us. It's been a wonderful journey, a learning process as well. And for us, it's been very critical in terms of intra-city and intercity collaboration. It's been very important to see just what we can accomplish when we actually bring our ideas together, work together as cities, involve our citizens in terms of coming up with solutions to problems that are very real to them on a daily basis. And when you look at the fact that local government speaks to the people at the grassroots level, you get to understand just how important the process of the multi-city challenge has been. We've had people from all sectors of the national political economy coming in to give their ideas. We've had universities, we've had individuals, we've had private organizations, we've got government organizations, we've got individuals, women, young children, and that for us has spoken to our journey to have beneficiary participation in everything that we do. And as we move forward from a post-COVID perspective, and also in terms of building resilient cities, the multi-city challenge actually has given us a foot forward, a way to actually accelerate these initiatives. You'll find that some of the city challenge winners that we took on board, for example, the one on wetlands, policies on wetlands, this has become a national issue in Zimbabwe. And you then find that it's something that is actually relevant. It's something that speaks to what's happening right now. And it's something that we as the city are very committed to actually seeing this through. We understand that the challenge doesn't end today. Today is the award ceremony, but now the real work starts for all the cities, because now we need to draw up the implementation matrices in terms of how are we going to implement the solutions that have been given to us, the solutions that we have selected. And I'm sure that in a year to come, we need to be able to come back and sit down and evaluate just exactly what we have accomplished, because this is the process that we have set up for. I would like to congratulate our fellow cities, Bahir Dar, Accra, Kampala, Kano. I know very much that most of the challenge was undertaken during times when things were not very easy. And each city has its own peculiar challenges, but we all worked as a team. And I loved the team spirit that showed us that Africa as a continent actually has all it takes to rise and become a great and global challenge, giant in everything that we do. So I would like to thank the GovLab, I'd like to thank New York University, I'd like to thank our respective UNDP teams in all the country offices for this wonderful collaborative effort. We worked as teams, and that is the most critical thing, and that we could actually collaborate and compete in a very nice and wonderful manner that showed the best side of all of us. And I'm looking forward that this is not the last multi-city challenge, it's a pioneering one. I'd love to see it actually grow, and I'd love also for our cities to actually take it at city level, our countries to take it at country level, where we can have multi-city challenge Zimbabwe, for example, because this is exactly the sort of seed we would like to plant, where people get to understand that when it comes to solving problems, it's not just for the city alone, but every single citizen has an idea, has something that they need to say. So I'd like to thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity, for this initiative. And as the city of Mutare would like to really again just declare our commitment to make sure that there's all these ideas are going to be put to fruition, that everything is going to be implemented, and that we're going to have tangible outcomes and results from this process. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Kim. And as you said, everything happened in a moment that is very peculiar and very difficult for all of us, right? So let's see the winners from Mutare.
Hi guys, my name is Petronila Mapika. I'm 21 years old and I'm currently studying economic history at the University of Zimbabwe. My proposal is based on how to deal with high levels of rainfall to avoid flooding. Because of the negative impacts of flooding on the environment, on the people, and on the infrastructure, it's best to find ways and solutions on how to deal with flooding. Therefore, conserving wetlands is the best way to deal with flooding. Governments are supposed to enforce laws to deal with flooding so as to reduce. It's our duty as individuals to also protect wetlands and use them sustainably for the better tomorrow.
Hello everyone, my name is Jererai. I'm the project director for Labs Africa, a startup under the Harare Institute of Technology, a state university which specializes in technology. So the mobile app that we propose from Mutare City is an application that allows vendors, nomadic vendors, to capture all their transactions, and each and every transaction that they capture will be geo-referenced, so that we then do some data mining in that application to come up with some intelligence that informs the council on where to install markets for a particular type of vendors. So the mobile application will be downloadable on Google Play, and it will be free for everyone. So that is the idea that we proposed. So it's basically a tool to enable the council to make informed decisions. Thank you.
Thank you so much to the winners from Mutare, to Petronella and to Terarai with these ideas on the challenges of urban resilience and on the challenge of integrating the informal economy. And now we are going to move to the last city that has been part of this challenge. And they had initially some connectivity problems, so I need to double check if they are connected. Finally, we are thrilled to have with us the city of Bahir Dar. And I think that we will have Girma from the UNDP country office from Ethiopia talking in name of the city. So thank you so much, Girma, for being with us today. I think, Girma, that you are muted. I see you connected, but we cannot hear you.
Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you, Victoria. So there is no connection in Bahir Dar. That's why we cannot meet them. So I will be talking on behalf of the Bahir Dar City Administration. First of all, I would like to say thank you for the organizers. You have shown us a new way of working, new way of designing projects, I would say. And we have seen, I mean, you have made us to share experiences among ourselves. I have seen a lot of projects, how they are working, especially in reducing the waste management, which is our focus area that we chose when we are joining the multi-city challenge. And also I would like to say thank you to everyone from, I'm from Kampala, from all cities who have participated in the meeting. You have shared with us the experiences that you have, the challenges that you have. We sometimes were wondering that, I mean, every city has similar type of problem, and then it's good that we are sharing also the solutions. Thank you very much for everyone. What I would like to say is that also that, I mean, I would like also to say congrats for the winner idea. It has given us a new idea how we can solve the waste related problem that we have faced in Bahir Dar. So we are now talking with the city and with the UNDP how we can pilot and test if it's going to work in Bahir Dar. This is what I would like to say. I was in a meeting, so I was late to join you. So thank you very much.
Hi there, my name is Haruna Inua. I'm the first behind community-based decentralized solid waste management idea. I'm from Kano State, Nigeria. I'm a final year student of MTech Production and Industrial Engineering from Sharda University. Actually, my idea provides a framework that integrated the households, the local government and non-governmental organization all together in order to ensure that we have a pollution-free environment. First of all, the idea started with the household who will be sensitized on how to segregate waste at the source. Secondly, locals will be employed as the trash collectors who will be transporting this waste from houses into community-based recycling facilities. And thirdly, the government and non-governmental organization will be responsible for setting up these community-based recycling facilities and laws that will guide this idea. Actually, Africa will benefit from this idea, and it will address the issue of unemployment within our localities and increase strong awareness of climate injustice and solid waste management within our society. Thank you.
Thank you so much to the winner that we have from the city of Bahir Dar. So really congratulations. We are thrilled to have you in this final pool of amazing ideas that we hope will be part of some pilots in the future. So thank you, Haruna. And we are moving to the multi-city challenge winners.
Thank you, Victoria. Thank you very much for facilitating all this presentation of winners. Thank you to all the cities and all the representatives and all the team that have been participating in this process, and to all UNDP colleagues also facilitating all this work these months. I will leave it to Callum Hanford, our Senior Advisor on Smart Cities and Digitalization and Program Manager from UNDP Global Center, to make some remarks about this process and introduce the Multi-City Challenge winners. Over to you, Callum.
Thank you, Ellen, and thank you, Victoria. So to echo other colleagues as well from the cities and from UNDP, it's been an enormous privilege and very humbling for us to be in the company of such innovators for this journey. And it's been a very long journey for all of you. We appreciate that. And there's been some very real losses of colleagues and friends along the way, and some very real challenges, both online and offline. So it has been an enormous privilege to support you, to collaborate, and to work with you on this as well. Just 3 quick points from my side. The first, to echo our colleagues from Mutare, I think COVID-19 has very much highlighted the centrality and the importance and the role that government plays in people's lives and livelihoods. So in that sense, it's been an enormous thrill to work with you all on understanding how government can support both now and into the future through the multi-city challenge. What it's also highlighted to us is the importance of civic tech and innovation in the city environment. We talk a lot about fintech, medtech, deep tech, but often forget about the role of startups, innovators, and other thinkers in improving urban lives and livelihoods. And I think you've all been fantastic here in spearheading that innovation and also building a kind of initial peer cohort of innovation across the continent as well. For us as well, this is very much the start of this journey. We followed up with many of you already, but we're looking to start rolling out a broader curriculum of other learning that we can support on this kind of innovation journey. So in a few weeks' time, we'll be working with Apolitical, the civil society and civic tech platform, to provide you all with an opportunity to share your learnings and your insights, and then working with other partners as well to support you as you all start exploring how to implement some of the innovations come out of the challenge. But I think we're very keen to work with yourselves, our country offices, to figure out how best we can support you over the longer term as well. But from my side and our team, it's been an enormous privilege to work very closely with you all, to learn as well, and to collaborate along the way. So it's my privilege as well to announce the 3 final winners across the multi-city challenge. So the first is Bricol from Nigeria. The second is Mutare Green Villages from Zimbabwe. And then the third is Urban Space Time from Zimbabwe as well. So Fred, I think we've got the videos queued up to play.
Hello Kano, hello Africa, hello Multi-City Challenge. I'm so excited to be selected as a Multi-City Challenge winner in the waste management and waste reduction category. My team are so excited, and this is a huge opportunity for us to be able to implement our solution in Kano. Our solution is quite simple. To reduce the abundant agricultural waste pollution in Kano State, Nigeria, our solution is to convert abundant agricultural waste like sugarcane waste into eco-friendly charcoal like Bricol. Utilizing sugarcane waste for eco-friendly charcoal production does not only tremendously reduce the agricultural waste that are generated in farms, dump sites, and marketplaces in Kano, but creates employment and reduces our carbon footprints. My name is Bahir Dar. I am the CEO and co-founder of RICO.
Hello, all of you. I'm Coach Meda, Livelihood Advisor for Farm Community Trust of Zimbabwe, the lead agent for Mutare Green Villages idea. The objective of the idea is to build resilient communities by facilitating access to safe, clean drinking water and sustainable waste management through renewable energy technologies and waste recycling. The team consists of David Mtambirwa, Mutare Resident and Ratepayers Association Project Director.
James Machikicho, the Country Director for Pan-Africa, formerly Africa.
Admo Nyawasha, Water Supply, Sanitation and Hygiene Coordinator for Pan-Africa.
Engineer John Makombe of Onyx Earth Biogas Private Limited.
My name is Dixon Mushanga. I'm in the Department of Architecture and Real Estate, University of Zimbabwe. The concept of urban time space came about from the need to integrate the informal economy into the mainstream urban system. The concept of urban time space can be viewed as a new resource that can be utilized in future urban planning, thereby transforming the way we plan our cities into the future. This will have a positive impact on urban infrastructure and urban financing.
So, yes, thank you very much, Karen, for introducing these winners. I hope that everyone enjoyed this presentation of the challenge winners. And now over to Bradley for the closing remarks.
Thanks, Elba, and thanks, Victoria. Thanks again to the GovLab team for their leadership, intellectual, spiritual, physical leadership of driving this forward and to a great conclusion. And congratulations once again to all the winners and all the participants. Extremely excited to see all this and proud that UNEP's played a truly just a small role in all this, but we need to figure out how to continue this and how to amplify it, especially as many have remarked, especially important to be willing to try new creative processes, especially now in the pandemic, even more important. And as Beth mentioned, an amazing example of participatory democracy that I wish many more cities, countries would follow. Victoria reminded me that we hadn't yet thanked the international evaluators who've helped us along the way too. Did evaluations of both the public voting, the cities, and the experts. So thanks also to the evaluators too. This UNEP really wants to make sure that this continues the process, and that we amplify and spread the word and disseminate this process of co-creation and participatory democracy through cities in Africa as far as we can. But with the cohorts that have emerged from all of this, UNDP will do everything it can to add additional content online or training, access to experts from our UNDP offices across Africa and from our center here in Singapore too, and look forward to continue engaging with all of you on all of this. So just a huge congratulations again. Glad, honored that we could play a small role in all of this. Thanks again to the team at GovLab and to all those who participate in this. Thanks. Does that mean, do we now close off?
I think so. Thank you very much, Bradley. Thank everyone.
You got the
Thanks,
last
Elva.
the last
Thanks,
word.
Let's do a
Thank
picture.
you.
Let's do a picture all together now that we are connected. It will be fantastic if you can turn on your cameras, if possible. And we are going to take a few screenshots to have all of you together in this same virtual room that has been the rule during this last month, I should say, because we started already on September. So, okay, I see all of you almost connected with the camera, so that's great. So let's do a couple of screenshots. Maybe we can do one like we are now. So let's do one like this. And let's do a second one saying hello.
Or with our fist raised like this.